Hello everyone! So recently Boom gave us just a ton of new material to watch and talk about. And man, let me tell you that this month was just crazy in terms of how many new things we got from our favorite SKIBIDI creator. And in today's video, I'll tell you the hottest takes on what epic stuff should actually happen in next episode, and what exactly you should expect from Boom in the future. Will we actually see Titan Cameraman again? And maybe we'll even learn his story? Who really destroyed the squad of Astro Toilets who were chasing the Titan? And most importantly, how the conflict between cameramen and TV men is going to end, and what will happen to the Alliance as a whole. So if you want to know all the answers to these questions, then get your tea and snacks ready and prepare to watch this video to the end, because I saved the best and craziest predictions that I have in store for later as always. Let's go. But before I'll start telling you my predictions about the 77th episode, let me remind you to give this video a like and subscribe to my YouTube channel because I always appreciate your support. And also don't forget to visit my Discord channel where you can share with me directly your own theories and predictions. Okay, so if you are subscribed now, let's continue. And the first theory I'd like to mention is connected to our favorite Titan cameraman, because the most interesting and mysterious detail that we received from the full version of episode 76 could be gotten from the UFO Toilet's conversation with Astro Duchess. Because in the full version of the episode, Boom actually gave us the whole translation of their conversation that happened in the SKIBIDI language from the original second part of the episode. So now we know that some squad of Astro Toilets that was supposed to chase down a Titan is now missing. And even Astro Toilets themselves don't really know what happened to them, including Astro Duchess. So what is their plan now? And where did they set off to at the end of episode 76? Well, I have a few ideas about that. On the one hand, it is possible that in the first part of the next episode we will see where exactly this UFO toilet together with Astro Duchess will move to and what or who they will find in the new location. And if you watched my analyses videos of episode 76, then you must know pretty well that I had several interpretations of who this mysterious Titan might be, who survived through the attacks of the late Astro Toilets squad. Is it really Titan Cameraman, or maybe it's Titan TV Man, who started hunting Astro Toilets down who were responsible for destroying his blue-lensed brother? Or maybe it was even Titan G-Man, who already got upgraded by the TV men's race and started acting on the battlefield. So the first option is that in the beginning of the next episode, we will see the new location where Astro Duchess and the rest of her team will get to. And we will also learn who this Titan they spoke about was after all. But on the other hand, there is also another option for what can actually happen in the next episode, and I like it much more than the first one. So if it's really Titan Cameraman Astro Toilets talked about, then it is possibly that we may actually start from the past and see what happened at the moment prior to episode 76. What if we'll actually get shown what happened to this squad of Astro Toilets and how they were chasing Titan Cameraman after the events of episode 74? And if Boom actually plans on doing something like this, then it would be really cool. Because we could see some sort of epic chase involving Titan Cameraman who would somehow find a way to escape, or it is possible that someone would come and help him out of blue. Like, what about the chair, though? Or there is a possibility that it can be Titan TV Man himself who would jump into helping his reckless brother. Okay, but if the first part of episode 77 will start like this, I still believe that Boom can also divide it into several sections. So aside from the plot line with Titan Cameraman, we can also see somebody else's story. For example, do you remember our good old Titan Speakerman and how freaking injured he is in the moment? So it would also be a really good time for Boom to show how he will get to the Speakerman's base in the meantime and finally have his own upgrades. And by the way, I would also like to remind it to you guys how we still know basically nothing about Speakerman's base yet. And now when a discord between TV men and cameramen is near, it would be really awesome to dig deeper into Speakerman's race lore. And who knows? Maybe their lab contains some crazy secrets or inventions too we don't know about yet. And plus, we still haven't been shown their chief scientist, so there's plenty to learn about in the Speakerman's base if Boom actually decides to show it to us. And speaking of plot lines from the previous episodes, I also can't wait to actually see what's going to happen with G-Man and how exactly he will be upgraded. And what's even more important, whether he will come to peace with Titan TV Man or we will see some sort of confrontation between them first. Because let's not forget that TV men and the rest of the Alliance are not experiencing the kindest relationships of all right now, so it's definitely possible that there might be some tension here. Plus, I find it really interesting how dynamics between Titan TV Man and the rest of TV men's race can actually be pretty different despite the fact that he's their own Titan. Because in one of my earlier videos, I mentioned how Titan TV Man must have spent so much time with other two Titans, and with the rest of the Alliance in general, then his whole nature could actually change a little bit. And by this I mean that he may not be so cold or cruel as the majority of TV men usually are. Well, except for TV woman, I assume. So what if this whole conflict between TV men and cameramen actually happens, but Titan TV Man won't be on TV men's side that clearly? And it may also be reflected in his attitude towards G-Man, who is supposed to be recruited and upgraded by TV men exactly. So what if Titan TV Man would be sharing another mentality, so he's not going to accept G-Man as the temporary comrade for the Alliance that well? That would be pretty interesting to see, in my opinion. Okay, and now let me tell you what characters I'm actually expecting to see returning to the series. Because I really loved how Boom started this trend about comebacks recently. And the first guy I'd like to mention is Astro Detainer, who was almost put down by G-Man at the end of episode 72. But thankfully, he was later saved by Astro Juggernaut, who we already see going back to the series a few episodes after that. So I think that it would be great to see Astro Detainer as well, especially considering the idea that we might also see G-Man in the middle of the action too. Because Astro Detainer must have had some real vendetta against Jimmy, especially considering the fact that he nearly wrecked him up and ripped some of his claws off. That must have been pretty damn humiliating for a guy like Astro Detainer, don't you guys think so too? But I also think that we might see him somewhere in the second or even third parts of episode 77, because in the very first episode it would be more logical for Boom to go back to the story of Titan Cameraman, or even start with the plot lines of smaller characters so that he could move on to the bigger guns next. So for example, I still can't stop thinking about this gorgeous Skibidi girl mutant from episode 75 who actually stole the weapons from Astro Juggerson, who she eliminated earlier. And I'm wondering whether this girl and the rest of her mixed team made it to the Alliance's headquarters or not, because it would be really amazing to see some Skibidi toilets within the Alliance's base as guests. Plus, we could see the process of getting completely new weapons or technologies for the Alliance's agents based on the technologies that were stolen from Astro toilets. And to tell you even more, what if Titan Speakerman is going to be upgraded with some of these Astro technologies? And who knows? Maybe the cannon that the girl mutant stole from Astro Juggerson will be featured in the list of his future upgrades as well. Just imagine having the sassiest Titan in the whole Alliance who's also equipped with some of the best Astro technologies or weapons. Man, that would be really lit. And let's not also forget about the special entity of Astro Juggernaut, because I have a feeling that it's the pretty powerful elite agent who is really important in Astro Toilet's hierarchy. And who the hell knows? What if it's really a cat after all? While Astro Juggerson is a doggo, so it would make just a perfect balance. And I still can't really get over this freaking chair, because it seems to me now that at this moment, chairs have even more of their own screen time than some of our most favorite characters. So the mystery with these chairs still remains classified at this point, and I'm really hoping that Boom will reveal a little bit more information about them and who these chairs belong to. Is it Male 07, the new race of computer men, or the secret agent himself? I think the time will tell us about all of these secrets the best, my friends. And that was all for today. I really hope you enjoyed today's video, and if you did, then hit the like button below. And also be sure to write a comment below. And don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube and Discord channels not to miss my new interesting videos. And that was me, IsoToilet. See ya!